Well, good morning guys. In about 10 minutes it would be afternoon, but it's August the 20th, and we're gonna go cut a sample on the corn to see where we're at. The Christian and them started today, and their moisture is running 16.7, and it's going to the bins. So we're gonna go see what our moisture looks like. We're gonna cut a sample, take it up to where we tasted it the last time, and we're gonna go see what it is, and we're gonna take it from there. Anyhow, so we're gonna drag the Louis is gonna bring my corn header, and we're gonna cut a sample in the field because what I want to do is with my soybean header is I want to cut around the edges so that I don't waste a lot of corn trying to open up the ends with my corn header. So, but I don't want to do that now because I got replants on the bottom, so that moisture is going to be high. So that is why we gonna wingle wangle our way to a pass that we can cut actually into the field and see what it is. So that's the plan. So let's go to the field. Okay, so we came back with a sample. It tasted 17 and 17.2, so we're gonna wait till tomorrow to cut, but we are gonna take my soybean header over, and we're gonna cut some ends off today, and then Bosman said we're gonna cut corn tomorrow, so I guess we'll cut tomorrow. So we're gonna get the ends out of the way for today. It's already 2, so we're gonna take this over there. Well, I've never done this, but apparently a lot of people has done it, so I'm gonna go try it. I'm gonna go see if I can cut off my ends with a draper header and save a bunch of corn instead of pushing it over with a corn header. I'll keep y'all updated. Well guys, we just did one field, so it's a little different, a little more to keep an eye on, but it's working. And yeah, the yield is not great along the edges, but on that sample that I did earlier we were at 260 average. So but actually I don't want to tell you all the yield yet because it's not accurate. We need to cut a little bit for the machine to read itself, but I must say it looks good. We are gonna cut tomorrow, like I said. I'm gonna take this time and cut my edges, but yeah, way less corn on the ground there. Okay, so we're gonna spray about 46 acres of soybeans today. I had some trouble getting started because of the receiver that's up here. It's the one that I used on my base station when I do that dirt work on that one field, and I couldn't pull it up to change it back to work on the sprayer because it was a quick survey base. So it took me, I had to go put it on 8320. It didn't work there. I went to the picker, it didn't work, and finally my combine picked it up and I could change it back over. So anyway, we're gonna get started here. We are spraying gramoxone, and we have run some oil with it. So that's what we're gonna do. So we got this field, the field back there, and then 2 more dry lands in the back. And we're gonna spray about 46 acre, and then sometimes next week I think we'll spray quite a bit of soybeans. So, and then we're gonna get back to cutting some corn today. So this field, it looks a little greener, but it has a lot of pods that is mature, that's already brown on the plant. So that's why we are spraying this. It just takes longer to drop its leaves. Okay, so it is really good corn. We've made a pass, well, 2 passes, and I'm already waiting on Louis again. I haven't cut it. Well, this is my first full pass all the way from that side, but we dumped on the turn road and we went the other side of the field, and when we turned around I had to dump again. So yeah, we got good corn. So while I'm waiting on Louis, I'm quickly gonna see what kind of a job we are doing. Yeah, we got some kernels on the ground. So we don't have really big cobs. Come over to this row. You'll see we got one there, piece of a one there, one more over there. Okay, we're gonna go make a couple adjustments. I hope that is true, because we got 250 on this field that has been landformed 2 years ago. We did something right. Anyhow, we're gonna wait on Louis again. So what I'm gonna do now is make a power shutdown, and we're gonna open up our concaves and a rotor and whatnot, and just see what we get inside of the combine, so we know what to adjust and go from there. Well guys, I opened by the concaves and I am not too sure about that.
What?
That's the large wire concave that I put in, and it's completely choked up. That's why we are getting losses at the back. I've noticed my rotor loss is high, but that's why. I guess our corn is too wet for a large wire. Y'all know what that means. That means I need to change out that concave. Well, not change it out, take it out, so I can slide that one up here and take that out and then put round bars back in. So I guess I think our corn is too wet. It's 17%. I guess that's why. Well guys, that took about 40 minutes. Not too bad, but we changed it back to round bar. So I admit that was not smart of me. So if you ever want to run a round bar, large wire in corn, don't try it, because it's not going to work. Unless you're cutting 50 or 100 bushel corn, yes, then it might work, but 200 plus, no. So anyhow, we are back in business now, so now we're gonna roll. So now we can get some acre done. We've only cut 4 passes, and yesterday we've cut around the field only on the edges, down that way and down that way, and we sent the 3 trucks out already. So radio op weer rijden hoor. Well, I lost my co-driver, so all alone again. So we have cut 41 acres so far, and truck number 8 just leaving. Right over there. Back to work. So we are waiting on trucks now. So let me tell you all the reason we are waiting on trucks is, yeah, we are hauling our corn to the grain bins, I have 3 trucks over here. My dad and them have 3 trucks over there in Clarksdale. And then the neighbor who has built the grain bins with us, so we got 4 grain bins. He owns 2, we owns 2 on a loop system. He is also cutting corn and he has 5 or 7 trucks just on him. So there is a big line at the grain bins to dump. But they might cut some soybeans tomorrow, so we'll have the grain bins for ourselves, which it doesn't bother me at all to cut slow, because this corner we have right here, they are on the threshold of being too wet anyway, and that's our first planted corn. So I'm not in a hurry at all. Anyway, so I got out and I took another look at stuff outside and opened the combine up. I found unthreshed corps, well, corps with some kernels still attached to them. That means my concaves is too wide open, or my rotor is going to be too slow. So I made a couple adjustments. Hopefully it helped. But also in my grain tank behind me, I'm getting small pieces of coal, and that means concaves are too tight or your rotor is too fast. So yeah, I don't really know why it would be like that. I gotta adjust to first get the kernels of the corpse, because that's lost, that's going out the back. We're not getting paid for it. I am not too worried about the corpse in the grain tank behind me, because it's going to the chicken houses, so they're not gonna care. But anyway, I like a clean sample. So, but yeah, that's where we're at. We've got 51 acres in this field. We got around 110 to go, if I'm correct. Uh, 118 to go. So we are currently at 225 bushels per acre average, which is still going up. Like I said, I'm constantly cutting 250 plus, so it'll hopefully creep on up, and we can average a total at 240 or 250. That'd be awesome. So anyway, I see another truck's coming, so we're gonna load 3 more trucks and then we're gonna be done for the night, because I don't want to sit out here at night and waiting at 30 minutes on a truck. So I'm gonna say it's kind of sucks not having my drone fixed. Of course, the neighbor right there, he's cutting corn, I'm cutting corn, and the neighbor back here is cutting corn. So I think we could have had some good drone shots, but fortunately YouTube is not paying that well yet, so we're still trying. But anyway, we're gonna fill this 3 trucks up, and we'll be back tomorrow. Well, it's the next morning. We just filled up the combine, cleaned the windows up, blown some filters out. Well, now we're heading to the to the field now. It's about 9:50, so gonna get this day started. Let's see, I think we lag about 100 acres. Well, we ain't gonna pull up now until I get to the field, but I've got 60 acres yesterday, so that is leaving us with around 109 acres maximum left. So average is about 230, just below 230, so I really hope we get a little more, but I'll take that on this field. So yeah. So y'all see all this red carbs that we got in here? That's what I'm trying to get rid of. But when I close my top sieve or my chafer down, I'm starting to lose some out of back. That is what we're dealing with. It's not bad, but I'd like to get it cleaned up a little bit. That beautiful corn. Okay, so we are fixing to get into our trial. The two passes that we did that did not have any concept stuff or pivot bio on. So if I'm correct, these are the two passes. Pass 4 and pass 5. I just have to double check, but I'm pretty sure these are the two passes that's just plain corn seed. I don't see any big numbers yet. Not yet, but we'll see. We just started on the west side of the pad. And I must say this corn is pretty good, very consistent. Y'all can see those had all kinds of yields in it. And yeah, that pass right there is the one, first one across the pad. They didn't really get a whole lot of water. But right there y'all can see the yield is kind of more consistent, more the same the whole time. But it's kind of hard to see on here, but we did see a little bit of difference in those two passes where we didn't put anything out. Probably should pay attention to that as well. But I'm gonna go my computer and see if I can get a closer yield difference. But just from me watching the yield monitor, I did see a little bit of difference. But anyway, hopefully I'm gonna fit everything in there. So we took a little walk while we wait on the trucks and just check to see what a combine does, and it does pretty good now. Got a couple kernels down here, but it's really not too bad. We've got one there, one over there, so it's not too bad. I'm gonna do a adjustment or two and see if we can get a little more better, but it's not bad at all. So this is all replant, probably right into there somewhere. It's all replants, and this replant reach about 270, and up there about 260, 255. So this is later planted, and I've always believed that later planted stuff does better because the emergence is just way better. So, but anyway, show you all a couple of these ears. See, what I noticed is they fold up all the way. We got kernels all the way to the end. We got a couple small ones like up here, but that's a pretty good sized kernel. I mean, here. So anyhow, doesn't look too bad out here. It's not hot at all. Got a nice breeze blowing. Keeps the combine fairly clean when we got a little wind. Well guys, I'm gonna call that a night. I think we figured out the combine. I did a quick calibration on there and looks like it's gonna work. So anyhow, I think that's gonna be the end of this video. I'm not sure if this is going to be the only corn harvest video, because we don't have a whole lot of corn. So anyway, appreciate you all for watching, and be sure to watch out for the next video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you all on the next one.